All right, welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. I really do appreciate it. And if you guys are new here, please be sure to hit the subscribe button. And if you enjoy the content, be sure to hit the like button. That way you can encourage someone else to maybe check out the video as well. But in today's video, as the topic mentions, we will be discussing basically kind of an intro video to me and to my channel here, and kind of what the direction is and what we plan on going. I've had a music channel for a very long time here on YouTube, and while I have some videos early on that had some pretty serious success of me doing some covers of some popular songs. I believe I did a Drake song. I think I did a Drake song. I did a couple other songs that I was able to perform and do. I believe I did a Hassan Green song, a couple of things like that, which are very exciting to obviously cover some other music and kind of put my own spin on it. Diggy Simmons song, I did a few things like that. But I kind of wanted to streamline the direction of the channel and where we're headed. So, and a little bit about myself. So my name is Ty. If you're not familiar with me at all, don't know anything about me, just stumbled upon my channel. My name is Ty. I'm a musician. I'm a professional musician. I've been playing music for over 30 years. At this point, I started playing music when I was 10 years old in church. I was playing the Hammond organ as well as a Casio or Yamaha keyboard. This would have been in like 1980, 1991. Yeah, 1991. That would have been when I started. 1991 is when I first started playing. So I know, somebody like, what are you talking? 1991. That's like, wasn't that in black and white? It's not black and white. I have the actual proof, a photo of where I was playing at. I have a photo of it right up here on my wall. I would gladly show you guys. But that's when I started playing. So the stories and the information that I plan to share on this channel are based on my experiences and what I've dealt with or what I've seen throughout the course of 30 plus years of playing music. Now I've played music. I primarily started playing music in church. That was until I was about 24, 25, somewhere around there. Then I started dabbling in playing with gigs for different artists, venues, whether it be touring, traveling, things like that, playing in some smoky bar somewhere, or playing at some expo center or something like that. So I've played at multiple venues in front of 10 people, in front of 1,000 people, 277 people, 483 people, 19 people. I've played all across for different artists, ranging from, some guy singing karaoke who kind of sort of can stay in key, to national recording artists on the Billboard level. So I've played for all across all the board. Some of the artists I have played for in the past, you can see them. Several of them have been on NBC News, broadcast channels. I've personally been on TV shows, music videos, things like that, guys. There's a lot of different things. I film my own music videos. I create my own music, produce my own music, things like that. So as far as what I've been involved in, I can share experiences from multiple different sectors, multiple different things. And I just wanted to create a channel and an environment and a culture where we can elaborate on our experiences, share experiences, and hopefully share information that can be helpful to others that are considering a career in music, are currently in a career in music. And also want to preface all that by saying that I have never once in my entire life ever came out here and said that I'm the best musician in the world. I got it all figured out. I know what's going on. Get out of my way, because I'm that guy. I've never been like that in my entire musical journey. Matter of fact, I'm perfectly fine with taking a backseat role in multiple scenarios. Sometimes I want to shine bright like a diamond. A lot of times I'm okay with being the guy that's just holding things down, kind of like a glue guy, just keeping things together. But every once in a while, I want to let you know that I do know how to play and I can get in there and work. But my main focus has always been doing the best I can for God, because that's my main focus. I 100% believe in God, and I 100% believe that believe in doing what God has for my life. But not even a but. I 100% believe in doing what God has for my life. Now, as far as my musical journey, I've taken one. A lot of us have taken a similar journey as it relates to music, whether that be playing in church for free chicken dinners and macaroni and cheese, and getting a plate before everybody else, if that was how you started, to getting paid $75 for a Sunday, to getting paid $150 for a Sunday, to getting paid $300 for a Sunday, $400 for a Sunday, $500 for a Sunday. My musical journey has taken a very dramatic turn, shift, upside down, sideways. You know, there'll be some weeks where you play music, you do this gig, you do this gig, you play in church, you do this, you come home with $1,200. There's another week where you play one gig for some place for 3 hours and you make $75. Like, there's been some gigs where I've played where I've made $75 for 4 hours of work, and as a musician. Now, if you're doing that kind of stuff, if that's what you want to do, by all means. My channel is not to discourage people from doing things that they do and things they love and they enjoy. A lot of times you have to understand, and this is really big, and this is kind of why I'm doing this intro video, you have to understand why you do it and what you're doing it for. Like, there's a lot of people who just, they play music, they create music because that's what they want to do. Music is healing. Music is rewarding. Music is fulfilling. Music is, music can transcend generations. People, you can say how you feel when you send someone a song. When you receive a song from someone, you can feel what that person is trying to say through a song. So music being such a universal language, sometimes it's okay to create music and just create music and not have to get $1 million for the music. And then other times you create the music that's worth the $1 million, but someone else creates junk. They get the $1 million, but you have the fulfillment, right? Like, sometimes you just got to understand what your life is about and what's important to you in your life. So there's been plenty of times where I played music, and for what I was asked to do, I felt like you should have been rewarded a little bit better. If it was going to be a chicken dinner, I should have got 3 pieces of chicken instead of 2. If it was going to be money, I should have got 300 instead of 75. Okay, there's been plenty of times where that's happened. Not plenty, few times. Most of the people I've dealt with, solid, but there's been few times where I felt like that. There's been plenty of times where I've had people try to minimize what they want you to do to get you to do something, and then you get there and then they drop everything on you, and then you're like, well, I agreed for $100 to play 3 songs and skedaddle, and then you get there and then it's 3 songs plus an opening song plus an in-between song plus an after song plus there's someone speaking in between for an hour. Next thing you know, you're 5 hours into what you thought was going to be 45 minutes, and you still get the same $100, and you get a firm handshake saying thank you. I've been a part of all of these things, so I'm hoping to create this channel to kind of, like I said, get people to talk, encourage participation, as well as I'm working on creating a focus group, or a guild of musicians, mainly for my area, but I'm sure it can expand. Me and another gentleman I've worked with in the past, his name is Jamie, trying to working on a group where musicians can come and no judgment, no no egos, no I make $975 a Sunday and I only play 3 songs. So the guy that's making $250 a Sunday, I don't want to hear from you because I'm making 9 something. It's not like that. It's more of, you make 2 something, I make 9 something. How can I get you from 2 to 9? What tips can I give you to get you from 2 to 9? How did you get to 9? Who did you talk to? Not with nobody trying to take nobody's stuff and take your spot, call the pastor of the church or call that artist and, hey, I can play better than your boy. Like, not that kind of stuff, but just, tips and tricks that we can provide each other to help elevate each other. That being the main goal is to elevate everybody, provide something that can help someone. Maybe this guy has a resume and credentials, and maybe he lists out his things, and maybe he negotiated, or he's part of some kind of, musician thing that negotiate, and he worked it out that way, or he knew the right people and got in. And this guy, he's just getting going, so he didn't know. He just, he saw money for doing something he loves to do, and he just jumped right in, and that's where they stuck him at for the next 10 years. He mentions a raise, and they tell him about how it's not going to work. So we're just, we want to try to elevate everybody in the music space and create an opportunity for us to discuss and help each other grow and improve. Like I said, sans, minus ego, minus arrogance, minus you're better than, that type of stuff. We just want to give a space where everybody can be successful. So hopefully this intro video helps kind of talk a little bit about my channel. On here we will be discussing tips, tricks, music tips, tricks, different chords, progressions. I'm also having a series where an intro to playing music by ear, a beginner course to help you play by ear. Possibly may do a little bit more advanced beyond that point, but really just want to encourage everyone and provide some helpful resources to help someone get into music, to be able to create music, to be able to explore those ideas that you hear in your head and you want to play them, but you're not a piano player, but you want to learn how to play and you want to come up with something. So some things like that we can help. But I just wanted to make this video kind of introing what we got with the channel, where the channel's headed, the direction of the channel, and I'm excited about the future of the channel. I also do now offer, and I'll leave a link to this below, I do offer music lessons. Also available as a session musician, so if you need piano or instrumentation, synthesizer, key bass, synth bass, organ, horn, whatever you need for your track that you're trying to produce, whether that be a gospel track, whether that be an R&B track, or rap, hip hop, trap, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. I can give you. That's not quite where I wanted to go with that, but it gives you an idea. Keyboard down as I do these videos, guys. I'm sorry, as I'm playing, I'm like, what is happening? I cannot, I'm a little shorter and my chair is down and I'm having a hard time reaching my keys to talk to you guys. I was prepared to talk, I wasn't prepared to play. I got to bring my board down so I can actually reach the stuff. But I'm available to be able to do those type of things for you guys. So whether it be like I said, worship song, gospel song, CCM song, rap song, it doesn't really matter what type of song it is. I have played country songs, hip hop, or R&B. It doesn't really matter what type of song, whatever it is. But I'm available for that, and I'm also doing online or virtual lessons. I would consider doing in-person lessons, but I'm not quite sure about that just yet. So, but I may locally. I will consider doing, obviously, locally in-person lessons as well. Just beginner, basic. I want to get on the piano. I swear to you guys, I know how to play the piano, I promise. Okay, but anyways, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Like I said, I'm excited to cover these topics, excited to go explore these different things with you guys, and just kind of give the information that I have that's inside of me and share it and have it available for someone to reference and utilize that maybe can help one person improve either their playing or their thought process around playing, or maybe find another opportunity to play, or different avenues. So talking about that as well, how to supplement your income while you're playing as a musician, different things that you can do, different things that I've done throughout the course of time to help make more money as a musician as well. So I'm hoping to do that. And also, you know, I heed the things that I say. A lot of things you hear me talk about, I'm going to be doing them as well because they work and they're proven techniques to be successful in this space. So thank you guys again for watching. I look forward to catching you guys on the next video. And as always, well, not as always, you guys might be new here. This is my first video doing that. So music I am. That's what I am. That's what I do. Hoping that you give me a try. Let's try to see if we can learn something together. So
goodbye.